yes, 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 yes. Tonight, we are here to talk about the Best Metal Performance Award, which will be given out to one of 5 nominees at what will be, I think, the 67th Grammy Awards in L.A. in February 2nd, I think. Give you the exact info in a minute. Actually, the Best Metal Grammy has only been in existence since 1989. And, you know, once upon a time, and this is no BS, I was actually a participant on such things and the nominating process and all that. But that's a story for another day. Welcome to the Great Wall of Metal, everybody, as we stream live from the Gotcha Metal Studios here in SoCal on this wonderful Wednesday late night, Thanksgiving Eve, right? Thank you all for joining me. So first we have to add Metallica. Bingo, there we go. Because Metallica was once again nominated for Best Metal Performance. I think it's their 14th nomination. But along with Metallica, we will get to the other 4 nominees. And I will also going to give you 5 or 6 artists who were shafted. And they were really given the screw by this year's industry professionals and Recording Academy. And the fact that certain artists were not nominated this year, just criminal. That these guys have gotten the shaft year after year after year. 13th album from this great band out of San Clemente, California. They released an absolute masterpiece this past summer. And we're going to play that right now on the Great Wall of Metal. It's Fu Manchu from their album The Return of Tomorrow. Let's get a little loose here. I got to get my shit together here. So we'll play a lengthy track from Scott Hill and Fu Manchu here on the Great Wall of Metal tonight. firm believer in bands putting in their time over the long haul, and that's just what Fu Manchu have done since the mid-90s. 13 albums, countless U.S. and worldwide tours, and they never let you down. Any of their records, just put them on. And I believe Fu Manchu's Return of Tomorrow absolutely 100% deserved at least a Grammy nomination for Best Metal Performance. Is why we add them to the Great Wall of Metal tonight here live in SoCal. Live at the Gotcha Metal Studios. High Tide was a little instrumental there, and Destroying Light was that track. Other great ones on that album, of course, Loch Ness Wrecking Machine, Hands of the Zodiac. I can go on and on about Fu Manchu. Before that, we opened things up tonight with one of the 5 nominations for Best Metal Performance, of course, Metallica, off the 72 Seasons CD. Of course, the title track from that album was last year's winner of the Best Metal Performance. Of course, they beat out Ghost and Spirit Box, Disturbed, and Slipknot. And the track we did was Screaming Suicide. That song is up for a Grammy as we speak. It will be decided, of course, on February 2nd. As I said before, in L.A. What can you say? Metallica has been being nominated for Grammys ever since that fateful day back in 1989 when One from And Justice for All, of course, lost to Crest of a Knave by Jethro Tull. But, Metallica, I'm a little bit confused because it's odd to me that the Grammy people and the Recording Academy would nominate a song from an album that's really already won a Grammy. So that's kind of odd, but I guess Metallica has that much pull, that much yank in the music biz, obviously. If they want one of their tunes nominated, they're going to get it. And speaking of bands that will have been nominated 2 years in a row, our next nominee, Spirit Box, had one of their tracks from this very EP, The Fear of Fear, which came out last year. Last year's song, Jaded, was nominated. This year, it's a song called Cellar Door. So let's get to the aforementioned Spirit Box here on the Great Wall of Metal. These guys do have a new album coming out next year, and this is fine promotion for them to be nominated for a Grammy, no doubt. So the boys and gal from Victoria, Canada, like I said, up for yet another Grammy in their young career. So let's hear it. Let's do Cellar Door from Spirit Box on the Great Wall of Metal. So that's Grammy nomination number 2 for Best Metal Performance, Spirit Box. With Cellar Door from the Fear of Fear, which is an EP, by the way. And I do find it a bit odd that the same EP nominated 2 years in a row for the Grammys. Now, not that I have anything against the track, nor the band, nor the EP, but when there's so many other great releases that have come out over the past 12 to 18 months that could have been chosen, but yet they put up 2 that were nominated last year, one of them Metallica, which actually won the award. So I'm a bit miffed on that, but I can't say that the songs don't put up, so I'm not going to make too much of it. But I will say that this next band we're going to play, it is a aforementioned crime that a song on this album from High on Fire was not nominated for the Best Metal Performance. Now, it's true, High on Fire was nominated back in 2018 for Electric Messiah. High on Fire actually won the Grammy, but it's 5 years later. My math, no good. Right? So they have an album. High on Fire puts out a record back in, June or July, Cometh the Storm. And in my opinion, this is probably what defines heavy metal. High on Fire has all the angst, musicianship, the tones, everything you want in great modern day metal. And that's why I think High on Fire should be nominated for a Grammy this year, 2024, and their name should be mentioned as at least a nominee, if not a winner, on February 2nd. And I'm going to play this song because it's the best one on the album. It's called Lightning Beard. It's High on Fire here on the Great Wall of Metal.
Drinking the cold as a tree.
from their 9th album, High on Fire. It's from the album Cometh the Storm. And that was actually released back in April, so I was wrong about that. I thought it came out in June, but I was way off. I mean, you could pick any track off that CD and and be impressed. And any one of those, if not the full album, surely should be nominated for this year's Best Metal Performance. At the Grammys, that one's called Lightning Beard, but you could have picked The Burning Down or Hunting Shadows or their 10-minute epic Darker Fleece. You could have gone with any of those. It's the Great Wall of Metal tonight live in SoCal on the Thanksgiving Eve. A lot of people love to go out and party on this particular night, and I agree. Doing my own little set of partying here at the Gotcha Metal Studios tonight. You know, when I was younger, teens, 20s, 30s, even 40s, it was a big going out night. It really was. I'm assuming it still is for those age appropriate. But now that I've hit 50, you know, time to be just a little bit responsible. Don't want to wake up tomorrow hungover again. Anyway, let's get to Grammy nomination number 3. Now, this band fully, wholeheartedly, I mean, they deserve any accolade or any award that's out there in the heavy metal world. Of course, I'm talking about the mighty Judas Priest. And they released their 19th album, Invincible Shield, earlier this year. It came out in February, I believe. I mean, Judas Priest has been nominated countless times as well at the Grammys. So there are some people there who do know what they're doing. I mean, Painkiller was nominated, Bullet Train from Jugulator, a couple of different tracks off Nostradamus back in 2009. And then there was the quite confusing Grammy win in 2010 for Dissident Aggressor, the live version, which I always thought was odd. But hey, it's Judas Priest, and it's freaking Dissident Aggressor, so we can't really complain about that, right? Nonetheless, Judas Priest has been nominated yet again. This track is called Crown of Horns. It's definitely the most mellow track on Invincible Shield, but it's so great. Richie Faulkner doing a fantastic job on the co-lead guitar with Glenn Tipton, of course, and Rob Halford just doing what he always does, being amazing. So without any further ado, let's hit some Judas Priest as we add them to the Great Wall of Metal. I have to say, other than the fact that there's two bands repeated from last year's nominations, those being Metallica and Spiritbox, of course, I do have to say the 5 tracks nominated this year for the Best Metal Performance at the Grammys, which, like I said 2 times before, will take place at the Crypto Arena on February 2nd of next year. And I have to say, all 5 tracks, as far as songs go, are really, really, really good. But I got to tell you, my odds on Metallica winning this year are low. My odds for Spiritbox winning are low. And unfortunately, my odds for Judas Priest are also very low. And I'll tell you why later. With that said, here's another band that has gotten gypped year after year after year after year. And for a band who has, 20 albums in their almost 40-year career and who has been this successful over a long period of time, I find it criminal that Overkill has never been nominated for a Best Metal Performance Grammy. Now, I know you're going to say, hey, Wizard, you're from New Jersey. But that's not the reason. I mean, let's be honest. Here's a band that throughout all the ups and downs of heavy metal in society, in pop culture, they have never lost the plot. Not once. From the days of 1985's Feel the Fire, has this band sold out or gone away or broken up or taken a hiatus. The band has been doing it consistently as long as anybody else. And I've always felt that Overkill should have absolutely been nominated at some point in their career for a Best Metal Performance Grammy, especially for this new album that came out last year, Scorched, because it is just freaking phenomenal. So let's get to the title track on the Great Wall of Metal. Let's get Scorched live in SoCal tonight. Yes! It's the best damn firestorm you ever had. You better believe it. Overkill, title track from Scorched, came out back in the spring of last year. Overkill's 20th album, whether it's Fever or The Surgeon, The Harder They Fall, Twist of the Wick, or that track, get it nominated already. We're on the Great Wall of Metal tonight, live in SoCal, here at the Gotcha Metal Studios. Little late night, Wednesday night metal action. And you know, I always feel like I'm caught in the middle. I'm a middle-aged guy, right? I mean, I'll always go back to the classic metal that I grew up with. I'll always swear on that stuff, right? But I really, really do love many of the modern metal bands that have come out, you know, in the 2010s. And even now, here in the 2020s, I mean, you can't live the metal spirit unless you're keeping up with the young bloods, right? So here's a band, our fourth nominee for the best metal performance at the Grammys. And I wasn't quite sure what to think when I heard that this band was nominated just on their third album. And they're a metal band out of Kentucky. They're more of a hardcore band, I thought. But then I went back, I listened to the whole album that they put out this year. You Won't Go Before You're Supposed To. Talking about Knocked Loose, right? I listened to it over and over and over again 2 weeks ago when these nominations came out. And I got hooked. I got hooked pretty quick. So I got to hand it to the people at the Grammys. They really picked a winner. Something that I wasn't really all that familiar with. So I got to give them a lot of credit. This is the track that is nominated for this year's Best Metal Performance. It's called Suffocate, and it's Knocked Loose on the Great Wall of Metal. I like the B effect at the end of that song so much. Suffocate. It's Knocked Loose. Featuring Poppy, by the way, from Knocked Loose third album, You Won't Go Before You're Supposed To. Interesting title indeed. You got it on the Great Wall of Metal here on a lovely Wednesday evening here in SoCal. And I got to tell you, I'm a little bit impressed by the Recording Academy as they nominated a song with the F word. Dude's dropping the F-bomb a couple of times on that. Impressive. And while we're on the subject of really heavy shit, here's another band that, in my opinion, deserves a Grammy nod for Best Metal Performance. Band out of Canada. Oh, just phenomenal heavy band. Out of Montreal, actually, one of my favorite cities of all time. This band put out a record back in May called Broke Sabbath. Yes, like Black Sabbath, but Broke Sabbath. I'm talking about Dope Throne. Yeah. 5th album. Great tracks on this. Shaghammer, Truck Stop Warlock, and this one, The Universe. Not the universe, The Universe. Here on the Great Wall of Metal.
People are ruining the world. The world will perish because of people. We are a bacteria on this ball that rolls around the sun. And we suck.
epitomize great metal. Yes, Dope Throne. And yes, I do really believe that they should be nominated for a Best Metal Performance Grammy. And maybe for that track, Universe. I friggin' love it. It's from their album Broke Sabbath. Just for that reason alone, that album should be included in as many awards as you can count. That's what I think. Knocked Loose before that with Suffocate right here on the Great Wall of Metal. And back even before that, Judas Priest with Crown of Horns from their Invincible Shield CD. Both those bands also nominated for the Best Metal Performance at the 67th Annual Grammys, which will take place on February 2nd, 2025 at the Crypto Arena in Los Angeles. And yeah, going back to that Priest thing, I was honored to see Judas Priest play back in 1990 in LA at the Foundations Forum. It was right as they were putting out Painkiller, and the band did a set, I don't know, it was probably in front of about 1,500 people. And it was Scott Travis's debut with the band. It was intense. And it was kind of like a big comeback for Judas Priest because, you know, back in the late 80s, Judas Priest had kind of sagged a little bit. You know, not that they ever went away and not that they ever released a bad album, but I wouldn't consider Ram It Down to be, or even Turbo for that matter, to be among their best. But coming back with Painkiller in 1990 was just sick. I mean, it was off the charts, man. All right, I am the Heavy Metal Wizard. So let's get to the fifth and final Grammy nominee for Best Metal Performance. So far we did Metallica, Screaming Suicide, Spirit Box with Cellar Door, Knocked Loose with Suffocate, and Judas Priest with Crown of Horns. And I give all those four very little to no chance of winning the Grammy because this next band and this next song is going to take home the award. Make no bones about it, because the Grammy people have been dying to give these guys more accolades. And I'm talking about Gojira. Gojira released a single of their version of Mea Culpa, Akaira, which they performed at the opening ceremonies, of course, of the Summer Olympics this past July. And it made big-time waves, not only in the metal community, but in the whole wide world of music. And here's a metal band playing at the Olympics. That will not be unrewarded. They will win this year's Grammy with this track, and deservedly so, because on top of the fact that they, you know, gave us all some hubbub to talk about, it's just a fantastic song. And let's get to it right now on the Great Wall of Metal. It's Gojira with Mea Culpa. wall of metal.
Of the divine upon my neck. Lay me
as we add Avenged Sevenfold to the Great Wall of Metal this evening. Heavy Metal Wizard with you tonight, live in SoCal from the Gotcha Metal Studios. And yet another band that I would say absolutely deserves a Grammy nod for that album, Life is But a Dream, which came out back in the summer of last year. And it was a long wait for Avenged Sevenfold fans. A lot of people around here in this area, being in Huntington Beach, we're greatly looking forward to Avenged Sevenfold's album, follow-up to The Stage from back in 2016. And when the band released the first two singles off that record, We Love You and Nobody, which are very catchy singles, by the way, a lot of people were confused about the route that Avenged Sevenfold was taking. But, you know, I trust M. Shadows and company. And when I listened to the whole album, here's how you know it's good. It didn't grab me on one listen. It took about at least a half dozen to get it. But now it's ingrained in my soul. It's a great album. Life is But a Dream by Avenged Sevenfold. And that track right there, of course, Beautiful Morning, one of the smoothest and most natural sounding that I've ever heard from Avenged Sevenfold. Great stuff there. All right, I'm the Heavy Metal Wizard, and it's about that time, people. Super late on a Wednesday night. It's a Thanksgiving Eve. And in closing, I would really like to thank everybody for listening tonight, especially those who are with me live here on this very live stream. And like I said before, from the bottom of my diamond-shaped wizard heart, you know, I realize there's plenty of other entertainment out there and musical options for you. But the fact that you're here with me, well, I got to say, especially at this late hour, it's very humbling, to say the least. And I always said it's tough to find great metal entertainment late at night. And aside from doing my civic duty, I just freaking love doing it. And I love talking to you guys and playing some great music over the streaming airwaves. Let's end with one more. Here's a band that's been coming on strong over the past decade or so. They're relatively new. I think their first album was in 2009. And these guys are from Little Rock, Arkansas. I'm talking about Pallbearer. And Pallbearer released what is no doubt their best album this past spring. It's their fifth album. It's called Mind Burns Alive. And I got to tell you, I mean, there's only 6 tracks on the record, and CD rather, sorry. But 5 of them are what I would consider to be future classics. Endless Place, Signals, When the Light Fades, Daybreak, and this next one, it's the title track. And when I first heard this, I was like, are you kidding? This stuff is just off the charts. Growing up, I was always a fan of a band called My Morning Jacket. They're more of a modern rock jam band, right? And I always said to myself, we need a metal band with those same kind of ideals. Not afraid of long songs, not afraid of open space, you know, not afraid to really let it go. And a few years after that, well, I discovered Pallbearer, and they were there for me. I've said this before, in some times of need. So that's how we're going to end the Great Wall of Metal tonight. This Grammy-style Great Wall. And like I said, my prediction of Gojira winning the award in February, it stands, and I will not back off it. So we shall end with some Pallbearer here on the Great Wall of Metal. It's Mind Burns Alive. Have a great night and have a great Thanksgiving.
the ceiling brand inside my head, so firmly held in place. My mind has ignited. I can feel it burning down. Watch and wonder as the embers glow. If my flame can be put out. The graceful notes, the sacred smoke will soon perfume the air. I will run to you as final proof how deeply that I care. To put every wrong to right, you need a sacrificial lamb. Shades of